Arey, where are you at?
Okay.
I am not in Bhubaneswar, Papa. Why are you worrying?
No, I'm just telling that why you have no, instead of attending the classes, why you are moving here and there in the
Sir,
market.
I was supposed to reach home yet.
Mm.
But now we remember there is nothing to eat at home, so we came to buy something.
Okay, for means eating purpose, you have not yet reached home. Okay, well, leave it. I'm starting the topic. Actually, I was just discussing about the topic called life in the temperate grasslands, right? So I hope you know that there is a chapter in your geography, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give you the main points of this topic, right? So that it will helpful for you in your uh, exam, right? So when we are talking about life in the temperate grasslands, so we are talking about the grassland. What is that? Now, grassland is a region where grasses from the dominant type of plant life. Is not it?
Yes, sir.
It's a dominant type of plant life. If you talk about means a grassland, what is that? Now it is an area where grasses from the dominant type of plant life produce, right? Depending mhm, depending upon the climatic conditions, grasslands can be divided into how many categories? Two categories.
Yes, sir.
What are they? The first one is called as the temperate grasslands, and the other one is called as a tropical grasslands. Very good. Then we move to the next one. Means we talk about the examples like the prairies. Do you know the prairies? P-R-A.
Yes, right, sir. Sir, prairies. Sir, prairies are the temperate grasslands present in the America.
North
America
America.
and Canada. Canada.
North America. So we are talking about what? Now prairies, right? Which are the means temperate grassland, right? So that we found in where? Now in North America. They are bound by the Rocky Mountains, is not it?
Yes.
They are bound by the Rocky Mountains, the West and the Great Lakes in the East. Okay, that is the first thing. So second thing is called as for the most part, prairies are treeless. Prairies are treeless, but near the low-lying areas, woodlands can be found. Near the low-lying areas, woodlands can be found.
So I am doubt, sir, in this part, I am having some doubt, sir. What is low-lying parts?
Now, what do you mean by low-lying? It is stated about low-lying areas. What do you mean by low-lying areas?
So flatland, I think.
What, means instead of saying flatland, why it is called as a low-lying?
Because I think so the height of the land is
it is called as a below sea level, right? Below sea level, or called as a means you can talk about the sea walls collapsing, or you talk about little above the base of measurement, right? Like
that.
hello, what he is doing here?
I don't know. He's roaming around.
So that's low-lying area. That's what is called as a low-lying area. Means something which is flat also you can say, but it is also indicating as a what? Now, on the base of measurement or mean reducing the low-lying clouds. You generally find out the low-lying land is at near or below sea level, right? So, or you can say that what low lying, which is rising relatively above the base of measurement hills, right? Like this it goes, right? Lying below the normal level, lying below the normal level. So that is why it is called as a low lying. Areas, woodlands can be found. So even you would find out the prairies are bounded by the Rocky Mountains in the west and the Great Lakes in the east. Are you listening to me?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay. The next one is called as a prairies cover major part of the where? Which of the places? USA and Canada. Is not it?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. So prairies cover
Yes, sir.
major part of the USA and Canada. So next is called as when we are talking about the climate, right? So what is that climate? Now, climate is of continental type, right? I hope you understood the meaning of continental.
Well, sir, it means either very cold or very hot.
So
Sir,
climate,
it depends on which latitude it is located.
yeah. So climate is of continental type, right? With extreme temperature, uh, with warm summers and very cold winters, right? So climate is of continental type with extreme temperature, with warm summers and very cold winters. Second thing is called as the annual rainfall. The annual rainfall is of moderate and is perfect for the growth of grass, right? So this is what it is said, stated that means a temperate grassland. So when we are talking about temperate grasslands, we talk about what is grassland, right? What kind of a life it is. Second is called as a means what kind of a climate conditions, right? And how many type of grasslands are present. So the third is called as we took an example of the grassland, it's called as the prairie, right? So which is nothing but taken as a are the temperate grassland normally found in the North America. So next we discussed about the climate, and we talk about the climate would be continental type, right? So you can talk about warm summers and very cold winters. Then we talk about the under the climate, we stated about the annual rainfall. So the annual rainfall is a moderate, right? And also we talk about perfect for the growth of grass. So moderate rainfall is perfect for the growth of grass. Next is called as a flora and fauna. I hope you understood the meaning of flora and fauna.
The animals and plants.
Yes.
Yes, sir, the environment.
Plants and animals. Okay. Next is called as a flora and fauna. What is that? Now, prairies are practically, right, treeless, but the places where water is available, trees such as willows, alders, and poplars grow, right? So, if you say that prairies are practically treeless, but at the same time, wherever the water is available, what happened?
Nothing, sir.
Wait a minute. Yeah. So I'm talking about that. So willows, alders, and poplars grow. So places that receive rainfall of over 50, centimeter are suitable for farming as the soil is fertile. Fertile means what? That's something called as a grow or able to produce, right?
Yes, sir.
So then the third one is called as the prairies are known as the granaries of the world. So what is that granaries of the world? Why it is known as the granaries of the world?
Sir, it is, I think, uh, producer of food.
Okay.
Gran.
And why it is called as the granaries of the world?
So because most of the wheat is produced there.
Because surplus wheat is produced here. Surplus. It means called as a extra, more.
So these extra will be exported to the world.
Yes. So that is why the prairies are known as the granaries of the world. So you should not say that wheat is produced here. You should that extra or surplus wheat is produced here. Right. Then the fourth one is called as a bison or American buffalo is the most important animal. Is not it? So when you are talking about flora and fauna, so we talk about what prairies are practically treeless, right? So, but at the places where water is available, trees such as willows, where
So
alders.
tell Videsh to turn off his video. So my computer is lagging.
Your computer is lagging, then what will happen to means with this computer?
Uh,
Okay.
now it's starting.
So,
Sir, my computer will take anything, whatever is happening to it.
okay. Bison or America buffalo is the most important animal, right? So that is referring to the flora and fauna. Now, next is called as a people. So if you talk about the people, we can talk about large scale cattle farms called ranches. Large scale cattle farms called ranches are looked after by the study men called cowboys. That is the first thing. So you would say that the people who are called as a cowboys because they means they serve, right, or they cultivate large scale cattle farms which that have a name called ranches, right? And these people are sturdy. Sturdy means strong, right? Strong and bold. Large scale farming with the modern technology is done here also, right? So in that case, you will find out two things. One is called as ranches, cowboys, sturdy people, famous for what? Cattle farms, right? So large scale cattle farms. Second is called as a large scale farming with the modern technology. It is also done here. Next is called as the welds, VLDS, the welds. I hope you understood the meaning of the welds.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So to whom?
Sir, but one thing, sir. Sir, we have already completed this chapter. Why are we doing this again?
Because tomorrow is your exam, no?
Sir, but sir, you can just directly take an exam, sir. You can ask us questions, sir. Because as far as I think we are already prepared, sir.
You're already prepared.
Yes, sir.
Good. Excellent. So I'm doing one thing. I'm just after covering the, I'm just telling the notes of it. I'm not going through everything. I'm just going through
Sir,
the.
please give me entry, sir. Hello.
Yes, madam.
Oh, thank you, sir, for helping me remove my device. Ah. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So now tell me that Asutosh, do you find out it will be helpful or not because of tomorrow's exam?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the welds. Now, what is that? The welds. The veld is called as the temperate grassland of South Africa are called the veld. Right? To whom you call as a veld?
Sir, weld, sir, what do we say that? Sir, I also forgot what we called
And
as.
just now you said you prepared, no?
Sir, the welt. Wait, sir, welt is the sir, welt means what do you mean by this question? Sir, what do you mean by this question? I don't understand.
I'm asking what is the world?
So it is a temperate grassland. Temperate grassland, simple. Africa.
But you did not say in the first place.
Sir, I thought you were asking what do we say means what is a welt? Like we have
What is world?
A welt.
But what is world? The world is called as the temperate grassland of South Africa.
No, sir, there is another welt. I forgot what does it mean.
The world.
That I thought it was.
The belts is called as the temperate grassland of South Africa are called belts. Okay, belts are rolling. Belts are rolling plateau. Is not it? Belts are rolling plateau with varying heights. Varying means called as a separate heights from 600 meter to 1100 meter. That you know?
Sir, you know something? I and Ashutosh are in the very same hotel.
What do you mean by saying very same hotel?
Sir, see?
Okay, so third is called as the world is bound by what? The Drakensberg mountain on the east, right? So three things you will find out here. The first thing is called as the velds. The temperate grassland of South Africa are called the velds. Second is called as the velds are rolling plateaus with varying heights ranging from 600 to 1100. Third is called as it is bound by the Drakensberg mountains on the east, right? Then the next one is called as a climate. What is the climate? The worlds have a mild climate. The worlds have a what? Mild climate. Why?
Mild.
Why
Mild climate.
Why the worlds have a mild climate?
Sir, it's neither extremely hot or neither extremely cold. Means it's like. So I know the reason.
Yeah, tell.
So because it is near a sea.
Yeah.
So coast.
The worlds have a mild climate.
Sir, it is surrounded by oceans.
The wilds have a mild climate due to the influence of the Indian Oceans, right? Due to the influence of the Indian Oceans. That is the first thing. Second thing is called as here, the summers are short and warm. The summers are short and warm. Third is the wells receive rainfall mainly in the summer months from November to February. Fourth is winters are cold and dry. Temperature varies between 5 degree to 10 degree and July is the coldest month. So these are the...
Sir, it is reverse, ulta. So the summer months are in the winter seasons. So for our...
Excuse me, I didn't get you actually.
Sir, neither did I. I did not understand what Ashutosh said. So it is actually the reverse which our India feels.
Okay, means I think like what I said, you told me that it was not correct. It was ulta. Did you?
Oh no.
You said that in India it is alternate, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Next one is called as a flora and fauna. So see, you find out what you talk about different things here, right? So when we started, we talk about the prairies, climate, flora and fauna, people. Then after we started talking about the belts, the prairies. Then after the second one is the belts. So belts where we also find out the climate. We also talk about flora and fauna. So flora and fauna here is what? The vegetation coverage is sparse. Sparse means what? Huge, right? So red grass grows in bush belts. Red grass grows in bush belts.
So what do you mean by bush wells?
So obviously, when we are talking about belts, what do you mean by belts?
So the grassland.
Yes. And
Grasslands.
bush belts means what? Now, the area that is completely covered with the belts.
Belts. Bush wells.
Bush belts, right? Red grass grows in bush belts means huge amount or huge area is covered with the uh, belts, and there you would find out certain patch up is present with the red grass growth. Now next is called as a people. People means when we are talking about people, we find out wells are known for cattle rearing and mining. So why wells are used? Now wells are used for the priority is called
Cattle rearing and mining.
the main crops are maize, wheat, barley, oats, and potatoes. So what are the main crops? Now barley, maize, wheat, oats, potatoes. Right. So the third thing is called as the uh, the wells have a rich reserve of minerals. The wells have a rich reserve of minerals. So fourth is called as a iron and steel industry has developed where coal and iron are present. Where coal and iron are present. Then the fifth is called as a Johannesburg is known as the gold capital of the world. Johannesburg is known as the gold capital of the world. So you would find out the next part. So these are the 5 regions can be referred to the people, right? Now next is called as a grassland is a region where grasses form the dominant type of plant life, right? Dominant type of plant life. Grasslands make up almost a quarter of the total land surface, right? So the world's grasslands are divided into 2 categories, those that occur in the temperate areas and those that occur in the tropical regions, right? We started discussion about what? The prairies are the temperate grassland in North America. They are bound by the Rocky Mountains in the west and the uh, great lakes in the east. So
Great Lakes.
yeah, Great Lakes in the east. And we talk about the prairies are located in the heart of the continent, and therefore we find here the continental type of climate, which is characterized by extreme temperature. Then next, the annual rainfall is moderate and is perfect for the growth of grass. Chinook, a local wind, blow here. Chinook, Chinook, a local wind, blow here. Right. So we also talk about trees are not there in the prairie. Only trees like willows, alders, and poplars grow wherever the water is. Right. Crops like maize, potatoes, soybeans, cotton, and alfalfa. Right. These are grown in the areas where rainfall is over 50 centimeter. In the areas with the poor rainfall, grasses are short and huge, you can say covering huge areas. In these areas, cattle rearing is mainly done. Bison or the American buffalo is the most important animal of this region. The people of this region are hardworking. The USA and Canada are located in this region, right? Uh, the prairies are known as the granaries of the world. Why? I told you because the excessive or extra wheat is produced here, right? So these are the things. Next, it's called as a dairy farming. is also a major industry. So dairy farming, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So minerals such as coal and iron are found in excessive, huge. Minerals such as coal and iron are found in excessive roads, railways, and canals, right? All are in good condition and play an important role in making this area, right? Um, the most industrialized one in the world, right? So when you are talking about minerals, so such as coal and iron, right? So and for which what happened, roads, railways, and canals, right? Uh, Played a very good place, means of condition, right? And present also important role in making the area means most industrialized in the world, right? Then finally we come to the next one. After completion of the prairies, we went for the wells. So and when we discuss about the wells, we discusses the wells are the temperate grassland of South Africa. They're bound by uh, the Drakensberg mountain, right? On the east side. To its west lies the to its west lies the, you can say that, Kalahari Desert. On the northeastern part, high wells are located that uh, attain a of height of more than 1600 meter in some places, right? So even the wells are characterized by a mild climate. They receive rainfall mainly in the summer months from November to February. The wells do not have much vegetation. We talk about that grasses dominate the landscape. The popular variety of grass are red grass and also acacia and marula. These are called as the popular varieties of grass. The animals found in this region are called as lions, leopards, cheetah, and kudu. Right? These are the animals. Cattle rearing and mining are two important activities in the wells. Soils are not very fertile, right? The main crops are found here is called as a maize, right? Wheat, barley, and oats and potatoes. Cash crops grown here are, you can say, tobacco, sugarcane, and cotton. Tobacco, sugarcane, and potato. So even here you would find out uh, merino sheep. They are very popular because its wool is very warm, right? Dairy farming is also an important activity. Dairy product like butter, cheese is produced for both the domestic supply and also for export. The wells have a rich reserve of minerals, uh, gold, and diamond mining are major occupation of people of this area. So as far as you know that Johannesburg, which is a popular or famous for gold, it is known as the gold capital in the world. And similar to that, Kimberley is famous for for its diamond mines, right? So that's what you would find out in this particular chapter, right? Uh, Understood all these things about the life in the temperate grasslands?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. I do have some questions for you. Can I give you to do?
Sure, sir. Why not, sir?
What do you mean by red Indians?
Sir, Red Indians are the tribal people.
They are called.
Sir, they are the people, tribal people found in the prairies in the America. They are known as the Red Indians. They
They
are
are,
white.
they are also known as the Native Indians, Native Americans. Are they called as the Native Americans?
Yes, I think yes. Yes. Because they are the local tribe in the
prairies. Right?
Okay. Well, so can you tell about cowboys?
So they are
Sir, cowboys are the owners of ranches or means the cattle farms present in the prairies.
Okay, can we say that the sturdy men who look after the ranches are called cowboys?
Sir, that is the exact sentence. Who remembers the exact sentence?
No, I'm not telling you the exact sentence. I'm saying that the cowboys means
But that's the correct answer.
based on the topic, no? So what is the difference between
So may
genuine?
I go to the washroom?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So what is bison?
Sorry, sir.
What do you mean by bison?
Bison, sir.
Sorry,
Sir.
bison.
Sir, then sir, bison is an ox found in the prairies region of America. Sir, it has almost came to extinct due to the hunting.
Are they ox or are they buffalo?
Sir, buffalo. Sorry, sir, they look like ox.
Okay. So what about ranches?
Sir, ranches are the cattle animal farms present in the prairies.
Large cattle farms.
Yes, sir.
Chinook.
Chinook is a hot wind flowing through the
It is a hot local wind which blows in the prairies region during the winter season. So because so it clears out the pasture for cattle.
Okay, what is prairie?
Sir, prairies are the grasslands found in the America and Canada.
What is Priata? Priata?
Oh, sir, I know.
No.
Then say na.
Yes,
know.
sir. So praeta means meadow in Latin.
Very
Meadow.
good. See. Okay, what do you mean by grasslands or grassland?
Sir, grasslands are the lands covered with grass.
So not that actually. Grassland is called as a region where grasses form the dominant type of plant life. Dominant type of plant life. That's why we call it a Mensa grassland. Dominant. Clear?
Yes.
Sir, could you repeat what you said?
So it is a dominant form, dominant. Tominant. Clear? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Why you guys are?
Hello, sir. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just putting some question before you, right? Tell me, define forest and grasslands.
Oh my God.
Sir, forests have a lot of trees, but grasslands have very few trees.
So some grasslands are treeless, whereas where there is water, there is a little amount of tree, little number of trees.
Whereas forest is made up of trees only.
See, very simple. You can say that forests are defined as the places where trees are the main type of vegetation.
Yes, sir.
Trees are the main type of vegetation. But when you talk about grasslands, they are defined that what? Now, regions where grasses form a dominant type of plant life. Is not it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell us the main features of grasslands.
Sorry, sir.
Tell me the main features of grasslands.
Sir, they are covered with grass. They have very less amount of trees. Sir, they have
So they are hilly and so they are some part of the no.
sir, they have like they can be flattish, they can be hilly, they can be mountainous. Whatever else they can.
Slopy. Steep.
Slopy.
So can we say that grasslands spread almost
Sir,
20?
they have very fertile soil for cattle rearing and dairy farming.
Agriculture also.
So, okay, listen to me first. That the
Yes.
first one is called as a grassland spread almost to 25% the total land surface. First,
Yes.
right or not? So, second is
Yes, sir.
secondly, grasslands depend on the type of climate and the type of soil. Is not it?
Yes, sir.
Pendants.
So third is called as a climate plays an important role in the formation of grasslands. Yes. Fourth is called as a basically you will find out the grasslands are divided, right, in two types, right? So next is called as a they're called as a temperate grasslands and tropical grasslands. Right.
Tropical grass.
So at least you're supposed to write these are in the form of points so that you will get a good score. Right. Okay. Can you tell me that various grasslands along with their areas?
Sorry, sir.
Tell me various grasslands along with their areas. Various grassland.
Sir, the prairies and the well and their area is just a minute.
See, various grassland along with their areas, like you can say tropical grasslands and temperate grassland. Like you can say in tropical grassland, you will find out savanna. Where do you find out? East Africa. Campos. Where do you find out? Brazil.
Brazil.
Linos. Where do you find out? Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Right.
So
Venezuela.
Venezuela. The next is called as the temperate grasslands. So temperate grasslands, where do you find out? What do you find out? So Pampas, Argentina. Then after prairie, North America. Veld,
deep in
Veld, South Africa. Right. Steppe, right? Central Asia. Down, Australia. Right. So these are called as a means different places where grasslands are you know you find out that the grasslands and the places, right, or the areas. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You guys are supposed to learn these are the things, right?
I know, sir. So I didn't understand the question.
Don't tell me like that.
Sir,
Okay, tell me that various tribes living in the prairies.
oh, I know, yes, sir.
Tell me various tribes
Sir,
living
what
in,
is the question? What is the question?
name the various prairies living in name the various tribes living in the prairies.
So can I?
The Red Indians.
So the Red Indians, the Apache, the Crow, the Cree, and the Pawnee.
Very good.
Very
Lovely.
good. I had forgotten the Apache and the Crow.
Okay.
Apache.
Apache.
Oh.
I had forgotten the Apache and the Kawa.
The Crow, the Cree, and the Pawnee.
Sir, next question.
Right, can you tell me the uses of machine combine?
Sir, could you repeat?
Can you tell me the uses of machine combine? combine.
Oh, combine, sir. It is used to do
Sir.
many processes of agriculture.
Yeah, tell me, Krish.
Sir, I can't hear the question only.
I'm asking, what is the uses of machine combine?
Sir, sir, America has grown a lot in technology, but machine combine.
Combine. It is a machine.
It is a single machine which can combine the task of sowing, plowing, threshing.
Oh,
Touching. Yes, sir.
oh, that.
See, don't act like you knew, but you could not answer. Right? Stop doing that. Okay,
Now, one of
guys.
the example is Himanshu Das.
Yes. Okay, guys. Let me say bye to you and all the best for your tomorrow exam. Right?
Thank you, sir.
We'll meet in the next class. I hope you understood the chapter very well.
Yes, sir.
Bye for now. Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, Shauro. Sure, have a great day.
ছটা গলি আইসা বলো তোদের কাকি মাইলা দিদি মাইলা দিদি বাড়িয়া